Hello, professor. I'm going to show you my class. Time will be a servo motor controlled nuclear board. All right. So I was starting. So was starting. We use a clock configuration on 80, and we're gonna use a time. Use the PNWM clock. The prescaler I decided to use prescaler of 79 color because color will let us to have a frequency of a tick on one megahertz. Here with our period for this to be in one microsecond. Um, also set up with a of case will be 1999. Is I put it 20. I'll use an auto reload in it. When I decide to values, I want to use the frequency of the frequency of my servo is 50. So using the 50 is recommended to use a frequency peak um, of 1 microsecond. Um, it was allowed us to use the same frequency of our servo motor. Well, here in our chip and our chip view, we're using the PA5 as our timer 2 channel 1. On auto reload will be enabled for my my setting up from prescaler and my counter period. Uh, are we going? We're going back to the main C. In main C, I only just add uh, this block of program. Using a half-time pendulum start, this is actually starts our PNW in our timer number 2, and also in our while loop, we want to use our duty class. The duty class will actually uh, will allowed us to control how much the servo needs to turn in this case. Well, for do the class for 0. 0.5 microseconds, I'm sorry, milliseconds. So in milliseconds, we will use this command. We H timer number 2 inst R1 equals to 500, and well, in this case, it's 500. And also for will be the same for the next three functions. Yes, yes. The second one for 1,000 at well 1,000 1,500 and then 2,500 and then 1,500. They allow us to set or do the class over 1.5 milliseconds and then 2.5 milliseconds and one. They allow us to turn um, for servo motor in 0, 90, and 0.5 would be on 0, 1.5 seconds from yeah. So in 0.5 milliseconds will turn in 0, 1.5 milliseconds will turn in 90, and 2.5 will be turning in 80. And also we're going back to 1.5 milliseconds. That will be on, and we will go back to 90 degrees. Each turn will have a hard delay of about 2000 milliseconds. Well, in this is for the code. I will actually build it up, build the project. Says that there's no any problem right here. All right. So I just wanna show you. I will just forget. will turn turbo right here. So it needs to do exactly four. I think my servo is kind of broken, so that's why when you try to go to 180, it's actually making that noise. 90, then it's going to 0, 90. I try to go to 180, back to 9. Right, so this is it. So much for watching.